Hey everyone, introducing you InvoX. InvoX is a simple invoicing tool for small businesses and freelancers. In this video, I'll take you through the features of InvoX. So let's quickly log in. Once you're logged in, you can see your dashboard, which summarize all the details of your business, starting from how much of sales you have made this year so far, the receipts, the expenses, and the net income. We have a beautiful chart over here which basically displays you all these details for the 12 months of the current financial year. And then you can also take a look at the previous year and see how your business is growing. At the top, we have the stats section where we have detailed information about how much amount is due, the number of customers we have, invoices, and the estimates. Now here the estimates are exactly similar to what quote is. So basically in service businesses, we used to provide quote or quotation to the customers. And we end up sharing multiple quotes before they finalize one. So we have this thing separate and we call it estimates. And now if I scroll down, there are two other sections as well, due invoices and recent estimates. So here you can easily see like which invoices are due, which estimates we have created recently. Now at the left hand side, we have a lot of options to explore, starting from the first three dashboard we have seen. Then the next we have is the customers. So we can see clearly the customers that we have. We can easily filter out, we can create a new customer. And the best part of this application is you can easily take a look at the customer lifetime value. So Sarah Johnson, who belongs to the company Tech Innovations LLC, we have made a total sale of 246,000 CAD. And then this is the receipt, this is the expenses, and this is the net income. This helps you easily track the customer lifetime value from within your dashboard. Now I'll take you through the items. So basically items are your products or services, and you can easily create or manage items. Each item has a name, price, unit, and description. And the currency we see throughout the application is customizable. You can choose USD, CAD, INR, or anything. Now, as discussed, estimates are something similar to quote. So you have different option, you have draft, you have sent. Anything you don't send, it will be considered as draft. And you can also track which of your quotes that you have shared with your client has been viewed already. As you can see over here, the different statuses. Now, if I take you to the invoices, this is the primary component of the application where you can create and issue invoices to your customers. So if I open any of this, this is how it looks like. So I have sent an invoice of $2,400 to Tech Innovations LLC. I have not actually sent it as of yet. That's why it is showing draft. But if I send this invoice, it will be changed to sent. Now, if we take a look at the right-hand side, it immediately create a PDF, a beautifully generated PDF where we have all the details about our organization, about the company to whom we are sending this invoice. Their details is also going to be added automatically to the PDF. And the best part is you get the option to choose from many different templates out there. Now, if I take you to the left-hand sidebar again, we have another option for recurring invoices. So if you are selling recurring services or a SaaS, definitely this is the solution that you need. Recurring invoices is also available. Then if I take a look at payments, once you send an invoice, once you mark that invoice as paid after receiving the amount from the client, you can mark it as paid, and once you do that, it will be visible over here in the payment section. Now we are talking about expenses. Expenses are going to help you to track where you are spending most of your organization's money. and you can create different expense categories. It can be salaries, it can be operational cost, it can be Wi-Fi cost or anything. Now, this is the section where you can invite your members. This is a complete RBAC application. That means role-based access control. We have different type of user roles and you can decide what access they will have from here. Then if I talk about the reports part, this easily gives you all the data that you need. So when you are using this application throughout the year, it makes your life easy when you are filing your returns at the end of the financial year, because this is going to give you every detail starting from the sales, profit and loss, expenses, taxes, all those details you can easily download from here as PDF. So all you need to do is choose the start date and the end date and what you're looking for, like this quarter, this year, this week, today, and just update the report and download it. Then finally, we have the settings over here, which has a lot of options for you to customize. First is the account settings. Here we have the account details of the currently logged in user. Here we have the company details. Right now you see over here we have Smith Digital Solutions. So all these details of the company is available over here. We can put the company logo. If you put the logo, it will be available in all of the generated PDFs. Let it be estimates, invoices, recurring invoices, payments. Now, this lets you store other details as well, like your tax identification number, VAT number, all of those you can put into your details in the settings over here, and those all will be copied over to your invoices that you are generating. We have preferences over here. In the preferences, we have the currency option as discussed. This is something that cannot be changed once the account is set up. As you know, this application is an on-prem application. That means like we set this application on your cloud. So during the setup, we will choose what currency we want to stick to, whether it is USD, CAD, OD, INR, anything. And then you have the language option over here. We have over 20 languages available, and this will help you to choose your native language and use the application. Then we have the time zone, date format, financial year, time format. All these options are available over here. Then if I take you through the customization here, you can customize a lot of items starting from invoices, estimate payments, items, and everything. This is the PDF generation part. This is something technical, so we can ignore this for now. This is the roles part. As mentioned, like this gives you full control over creating different roles and assigning permissions. So you have 100% control over what role you want to assign to whom. And this has all the different access levels. Now we have an option to connect third-party providers to get the live exchange rates. So if you're running an international organization where you deal with different international currencies, you can also keep track of the live currency exchange rates by integrating a provider over here. Then if I take a look at the notifications here, basically you can configure what should be the email from which you will be sending all the outgoing emails to your clients. Then we have the tax types. So basically you can customize the tax type, and you have the options for tax per item, inclusive taxes, all of that can be customized from here. The payment modes. So different country has different payment mode options available. Different businesses take payments in different payment modes. So here you have the option to create new payment modes or customize or delete the ones you don't need. Then we have custom fields. So this application also has an API out of the box. So if you want to create some sort of automation, you can create a custom field and connect it to achieve any type of automation you want. Then we have the notes. Save time by creating notes and using them on your invoices, estimates, and payments. So this is the magical place where you can create a note and access it anywhere in your application, and you can reuse it. Then we have the expense categories. As we have seen this before while exploring the expenses part, you can create different expense categories. It can be your office supplies, marketing, travel, any different type of expense categories you can create right over here. Then we have the mail configuration. So we have different mail configurations available like mail, SMTP, send mail, mailgun, AWS, SES. All those options are available over here and we can customize and save it. Then we have few other options which are related to like the file disk, the backups and update app. So this is all about Invox. And now we will talk about one of the most uh, premium features that you can make use of Invox. So this is over here. This gives you quick access to create an invoice, create an estimate, or create a customer, as well as this is going to give you the opportunity to create and manage multiple companies or multiple businesses right from a same dashboard. So if you want to create another company, you can create it right over here using Invox.